Hello, it is me once again. Well, follow up with Ultimate Choice Dragon's main speech. Yeah, Ultimate Choice Dragon. If you hear one now and hold on, man. Sorry about that for that delay. Yeah, really. Let's get back to what I was saying. Your Ultimate Choice Dragon. If you hear right now, then if you're on right now, you might need to hear this as well. But related to mental health is about you said all right about this and the phony baloney, but he went through. Well, in the car, there's another person, which he deserves a second chance. He's looking for like another team at this point. But I think McLaren has nothing to do, and then really had nothing really wanted to do this happening that he did, but they shouldn't have done that. Yes, it is C and David last time in channel. It is sure everybody know what I mean. Yes, they fired Askew because of his concussion. Think about that for a second. Yeah. Here's the thing right now. I think Oliver, yep, Oliver is the same. Oliver, they end up been racing McLaren for 1 year. You know, yeah. And McLaren fired him because he has concussion. And the concussion is really a big thing in all sports to this day, and I'm pretty sure for that. But then, and I'm pretty sure for everyone else as well. Yeah. Here's the thing. It's kind of blame Oliver and both McLaren for this. Yeah, Oliver, he end up likely lied to McLaren by, you guessed it, to the show no history of being having concussion during races to get into McLaren of some sort. In the end, because it's shown histories in the health photos, and he got fired because of that. Also, kind of blame on the McLaren for it did not show, and this is also my effect Formula One as well. But you know you're not into Formula One, and this one has since then aside. Yeah, McLaren has histories in IndyCar that they end up using background checks from any driver to really keep clean. But they never check health background checks to see what happened to Oliver. Yeah, and I think McLaren should have done is to do background checks not only for security, but also for health reasons. Because this should not happen if this happens. Oliver should not meant to mean McLaren at the wall, but is in doing like a background check. Instead, he's when you're trying with Kinesi or Penske or Andretti all sports, and then it's also now because he got fired from McLaren. Now he's not returning until his health is cleared from his concussion. What a friggin' dumb word that I think McLaren was. Why did they never check in the first place? And they end us in a better story. Why did they end up thinking that he's gonna be in this scandal so far, but there's some sort? And why they just didn't check his health history? This also caused to piss off a lot of fans. And relate to what you said, it is baloney, but just saying that McLaren just did, then just outright fire him. Anyway, so that's the way it is. And so that's the way it is. Also, this is also related to my video as well. It's about the McLaren, or the why McLaren fired Oliver Askew out of IndyCar. Yeah, it is just the way it is. So, thanks to Ultimate 23 Dragons at the end relate to this is about to say right now. It is also said also in the chat. If you don't see it, it's kind of related to this issue. Also, mental health thing is a huge thing, and not only in auto sports, also in real life, so in sports outside the NASCAR or IndyCar itself. NSL has issues with you guessed it, concussions. If you know NASCAR, two drivers in the end got had to force retire because of concussions. More importantly, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Yeah. So this is one of the huge things. This is what's going on in sports, which a lot of companies and drivers just do not think of the things through with this very well. And they should be at the end of these should be not be consequences from this because these should be to check the mental health check on the floor. But McLaren, you should have done that. You should have done that. Well, what you did is just wrong. It's gonna affect a lot of people with mental health as well. Also, concussions is a big thing. You should what you should have done is just let Oliver know by most jobs nowadays these days. They never fire people that have health issues, especially for long-term health issues. They should have let him go by health issues of some sort, health-related emergencies, and the most jobs do. And just let him go until he recovers and go right back to racing. But no, McLaren just outright fired him from them. Yeah, that's not a big enough of badness that McLaren just did of some sort. They did a very bad thing, and I really am felt pretty sorry for Oliver Askew for this. But you know, he doesn't deserve it. They had to all blame on McLaren and out IndyCar, so the Lions still do not know what are they thinking, but yeah, just let them be in this way. This is the way it is. Well, yeah, so yeah, prayers for Oliver, and hopefully they'll return to the racing IndyCar someday. Otherwise, he's gonna be just pissing more fans of this one. Wait, this is found out for sure. Well, that is it. Hope you liked my video, and I'm Joshua K. Human out. And I still hate you, McLaren, about what you did. Bye, everyone.